Today, I'll present to you a Zigbee Smart Hub. It is compatible with the vast majority of Zigbee devices, such as lights, curtains, sensors, etc. With the Matter protocol, it can be integrated into platforms like HomeKit, Alexa, and Google Assistant. First, connect to the network. In Me, click to enter Wireless Network. Select your home Wi-Fi, enter the password, and you are connected once it is successful. Next, connect your phone. First, make sure that the network your phone is connected to is the same as that of the gateway, for example. Both are connected to the same Wi-Fi. Enter Azula Smart, then click to add a gateway. In the gateway, click Accept, and you are done. Now, add devices. We have prepared LED controllers, drivers, sensors, and remote controls. You can click to add a device in the gateway and select Zigbee Standard. You can also add devices in the mobile app Azula. Click the button on the LED controller 5 times, and it will enter the network configuration mode. For devices with NFC function, you can use SR-NFC tool to enable pairing and let it enter the network configuration mode. For sensors with buttons, press the button 5 times to make it enter the network configuration mode. The network configuration methods of remote controls vary. Please refer to the instruction manual. For example, press and hold the power on-off button until the indicator light turns on, and then press S1. Okay, we can see that all devices have been added to Azula. Done. Now you can control the light. So you can control the lights in the Azula app, or use the touchscreen to control them, such as turning the lights on and off, adjusting the light brightness, color temperature, and color. You can add zones to control all the lights in an area uniformly. For example, we added a zone named My Home and added all the lights to it. In this way, we can control them uniformly, turn them on and off simultaneously, and adjust the brightness, color temperature, and color. Of course, the app and the touchscreen are synchronized. You can see the created zone by swiping down to refresh on the touchscreen. You can also add scenes. For example, we added 2 scenes. One is named Blue, which only turns on the LED strip light and sets it to blue light. The other scene is Rest, which only turns on the down lights and sets the brightness and color temperature. Done. Then you can call up the scenes with 1 click. Similarly, you can see the newly created scenes by refreshing on the touchscreen. You can bind the remote control to the lights, press and hold to enter the remote control, and you can see that it has 4 groups. For example, we bind 2 lights to group 1. The LED strip light to group 2, and other lights to group 3. In this way, you can use group 1 to control all the lights simultaneously, and the other lights can be controlled separately with the remote control. You can use the remote control to turn the lights on and off, adjust the brightness and color temperature, and also call up the scenes. Next, let's see how to set up automation for sensors. We can add automation on the smart page. For example, we've already added 2 automations here, occupied and vacancy. Look at occupied. Click Add Trigger, select the sensor device, and choose the Turned Occupied state. Then click Add Action, and you can choose a device or a zone. Here we choose My Home, and set the state to Turn On. Set the delay to 5 seconds. In this way, when the sensor detects movement, it will automatically turn on the lights and keep them on for 5 seconds. Similarly, add another automation, vacancy. When the sensor does T-detect movement, it will automatically turn off the lights. So when someone comes, the lights will turn on automatically, and when someone leaves, the lights will turn off automatically. We can add the gateway to HomePod. Note that before the operation, you may need to reset or restart the gateway to make it enter the network configuration mode. Find the Matter QR code on the settings page. Then in Apple Home, click Add Accessory and scan the QR code. Now you can control the lights with Apple Home. You can adjust the light brightness, color temperature, and color. You can also control it by voice and add automation for sensors to link with the light.
Hey Siri, turn on all the light. Hey Siri, set all the light to 20%.
We can also add the gateway to Amazon's Alexa. Note that before the operation, you may need to reset or restart the gateway to make it enter the network configuration mode. Display the Matter QR code. Then, in Alexa, click Add the device, select Matter, and scan the QR code. Now, you can control the lights with Alexa. You can adjust the light brightness, color temperature, and color. You can also control it by voice and add automation for sensors to link with the lights.
Alexa, turn on all the light.
Okay.
Alexa, set all the light to 20%.
Okay.